I'm a big fan of just do your job, and I'm sure most people are. But
no,
I was at
not me.
I was at a store, and this is something I don't get because I just don't get it. I like just pride in your work. I don't know. So I was at a store, and it was probably
I think we can say this store. Look, I think legally we're covered to be able to say this store. There are some stores or places too specific. This one, we won't say where. We won't say any location. But I do believe we can give the name because the context is important.
Perfect. Okay, I hate Wal Mart with a passion. I mean,
there we go.
Man, I have never had a good experience at Walmart ever. And so I went to this particular this Walmart, and it was about 6:30. And my wife was like, "Hey, while you're there, can you pick up some deli meat?" No problem.
Sure.
You have a deli. Sure. You're clearly not closed. You're not even close to being closed. And so I walk up, and there's a lady in front of me, and she's talking to the deli maestro. I mean, this kid's probably, I don't know, like 19, 20. And he's back there. And so she goes, the lady in front of me, she goes, "Hey, I'd like some of this cheese over here. I like some pepper jack." And he's like, I already cleaned the cheese slicer. Now, mind you, this is 6:30 in the evening.
6:30. His day's
so,
done.
so she's like, okay. I tell you what, I'll have some of this cracked pepper turkey. He goes, "Oh man, I'd have to take that out of the wrapper."
Out of the wrapper?
Out of they wrap it up
it's in
while
plastic.
It's not.
So you're just saying, I would have to take plastic off of it.
You literally would have to unwrap it to cut it, which I think is just part of the job. I think that's kind of what you should be doing anyway.
Yeah.
And so she's like, so she looks at him kind of weird. She's like, okay. And she walks away. And so, of course, he looks at me and goes, hey, sir, how you doing? How can I help you? I was like, well, I don't think you can. I said, I start laughing.
Unlikely.
I'm looking at you. I start laughing. I was like, I don't think you can help me if you're not able to do your job. Like, if you're not willing to do your job, I don't think you can. Like, I think at this point, it's just hilarious because, I should expect that. But I guess I just don't understand that. Like, I don't know. Because I know none of you guys are like that. At least, 3 out of 4.
Maybe
are probably
maybe
like that. But what would you have said? What would you have said?
I think I know who the fourth one is that you're talking about, and I'm going to defend myself vociferously because if I got up at noon and it's 6:30, my day is done.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
I've been done for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm a zombie. I'm sleepwalking at this point.
But I mean, this isn't the first time at this Walmart. I mean, my wife was like, well, maybe they had a bad day. I was like, well, no, I think that kind of falls on management, that you should probably go, hey, I need you to, if I'm going to pay you, I need you to work.
It's assumed that they're having a bad day. I mean, they're a Walmart employee that you're walking into that works at the deli. They're having a bad day no matter what day it is that you're there. You can't blame that on I can't slice deli meat because I'm having a bad day.
Now mind you, I've avoided this. I've avoided going here for probably
I just can't
a year.
handle the stress.
Because within a week's period, I haven't gone there in about a year. Within about a week's period, in a year ago, I went there. My wife had bought something. Same day, I go back to return it, and they're like, "I don't think we can return this right away. I think you're gonna have to wait a few days."
What?
For what?
I'm like,
why would you need to wait?
You're a multi-billion-dollar organization, and you're like, yeah, our systems just aren't up to. I just, we have to transfer money from our checking to our savings.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works.
I'm good for it, though. Don't worry.
It takes 3 days. So, I mean, obviously I'm ticked. Go home, whatever. And then my daughter needed something. She was sick, so I was trying to go there. I was going there late at night to get something. And this is probably about 45 minutes before they close. I walk up to the doors, and they're like, hey, yeah, sir, you can't come in. I'm like,
you can't come in. You cannot enter
come in.
Walmart?
Can't come in. They're like, you can't come in right now. I'm like, is everything okay? They're like, yeah, we're closing in about 45 minutes, and we just don't want to have to clean up after hours, so we're just not letting people in now. What? And they literally had 4. They had 4 employees. I mean, they're straight up like, yeah, they're
like, it's a barricade. It's a human barricade.
100%.
This is like the protest at Tiananmen Square.
Like, why did you just shut the store down?
They
Like,
had four
it's
of
not-
their biggest employees standing in front of the doors. I guess just in case they met resistance of someone going like, "You're still open, though."
Yeah.
Well,
Technically,
wait.
you're open.
So you're going to pay them to stand outside to not let people come in to buy things with money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just shut the store down? Like, okay, we're just going to close the store down.
Wow, man,
That
the
is-
manager can't do that.
Sure, but let's just put the 4 employees out up front and be like, nah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Human shield this thing.
We're afraid you're going to come in here and just wreck the place, and we really want to get out of here early.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was a
customers
joke
left over.
initially, so I'm like chuckling a little bit. No, they were dead serious.
Dead serious. Wow.
And there have been
Incredible.
shootings in this area, so I was like, I probably shouldn't push back on this too hard.
So they're willing to shoot if it's late in the day. That
Sure.
they don't mind to. They can't cut deli meat,
Yeah.
but they'll take a life.
So
Not a big deal.
we'll,
A
we'll clean
wingman,
up the
that's
pool
it.
of blood that will come from you.
Yeah.
But we're not messing.
Yeah.
We're not mopping floors.
No, man.
No.
We got our dignity.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so
So,
funny.
needless to say, I messaged my wife.
Tara-
I was like, never again. This ain't happening. Never coming back.
Yeah.
TRoc, you remember the time I think, gosh, man, this was a while ago. This was at a different Walmart. But you remember when you bought all that Thanksgiving stuff and they charged you like $80 for like 2 pounds of grapes?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. $50 you charged me for a pound of grapes. Well, then there was another time I bought a new Keurig. And,
But those
from
were
a
good
Walmart.
grapes. Don't
Good
just skip
grapes.
over
No,
this.
they
Those
were-
grapes
they're
were
organic.
Those are those,
Yeah.
those are
They're
the Italian
organic.
ones.
Those are
Them
free.
Italian grapes.
Those are those
They've been
free
sprayed
range
for
grapes.
bugs. They've been sprayed for bugs.
Grapes.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I bought a Keurig machine there one time and got home only to realize it was used and they had just put it back in the box and then put it back on the shelf.
Oh man.
So my track record's not good. I just don't have a good track record at really any
but
Walmart.
at what point does it become your fault?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, this seems to be
Yeah.
more about you than it is
Yeah.
about
I claim no.
the good people at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a sick desire for punishment and I just keep going back.